Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. This is Mr. Singh, known as Fijian Traders. Folks, Carnival, ticker symbol CCL. Man, oh man, we had a week of months and so forth on this roller coaster ride with Carnivals. Well, before I talk on the technical side, a little bit updates about myself. As you know that I always cover Carnivals as one of my favorite stocks, as also that I do on my portfolio, but I have made changes on my portfolio that I'm going to discuss with Carnivals. And stay tuned, don't go anywhere because I'm going to have a lot of things to cover. Folks, I also going on vacation and business trip, going back to Hawaii Islands, and then also making my way to Fiji Islands. So those are the days that I'm will be in and out from the States, and I will be doing my videos also limited, but not super limited. I promise. I'm gonna be doing videos over there for Carnival and share you guys the views from all the way from Hawaii Islands and Fiji Islands. But if you guys have any questions about Carnival stock or any other stocks that you're wondering about, please comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button so you guys can constantly be updated. If you have any questions about those two beautiful islands, might as well ask me the question. I will be there. I have visited there many times, so I can share about what I know about those two beautiful islands. I will be putting my camera on to give you guys the views over there, so not making you jealous, but sharing where I am. Okay, let's dive into what's coming up. Earnings is in March 25th. Mark your calendar because that's gonna be a breakout revenue coming out for earnings for Carnival as the bookings went high. So you will see a movement of an uptrend for the stock price. So buckle up because there is a good earnings coming out for Carnival. And also, we have a strong buy, folks. These are the list of people have recommended. 20 analysts are having a strong buy, not a buy, a strong buy. And these are the big dogs or alphas. They do recommend on that. It's right there. I'm not gonna go list by list, but it's about 20 analysts from the big firms have put a strong buy for Carnival. So why it's not happening, which I will discuss in the video, so stay tuned on that. Options, I was paying attention on the options trading and keeping an eye. There's a lot of call options on a movement for an uptrend right here, right, which expediting on the 16, but it is around at $16 to $15.50. So nothing we love to see where is the $25 options on that. There is, but not a whole lot on that. I have not invested on the options yet, but it is on my radar because I am waiting on the key entry level, which I'm going to share on the video. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere because these are the key things you need to look at it. Okay, let's talk about what's Carnival is doing, right? So 5 days, kind of recap quickly on that. We had a highs of $16.23, 32 cents, came low off all the way to $14.95. Why has it been happening? Well, folks, it is a downtrend, still a downtrend, because time and time you can see my pink line, which is the 200-day EMA, acted as a massive support, got rejected. Even though we acted as a support, a temporary support for 2 days, we got rejected, and now we have a free for all. And even my blue line, which is the 60-day EMA, is acting as a resistance compared to a pink line, which was acting as a resistance. Which because my blue line was acting as a support at time and time, now became a resistance. So what are we looking? Is it coming? Or what price we seeing it is coming way below for an entry level, right? Well, folks, I have sold my shares because I entered at about $14. I went high of $17 and sell it because when we had this turnover right here, it didn't feel me comfortable keeping it, and I wanted to lock some gains because it was showing a downtrend pattern, right? Now I am coming back on Monday to load up my shares, start making a new portfolio, adding up on Carnival because it is coming to a point where reversal is coming up very soon, and I wanted to enter, make sure that my entry point is good when moving forward. So what are we looking at? Here's the things, right? Why did I sell it? Because when we had this dip right here and tested it, you can see the pink line, which is my moving average of a 200 EMA, is acting as a massive support. Right, we still have this uptrend right here, and which is the 200-day, which is sitting at $16.25. So those are the two key levels: $14.87 as a support level, $16.26 as a resistance level to keep an eye, right? RSI, it is going to an overbought territory, means a reversal is coming. Look at the MACD, the less selling going on, right? What happened on Friday? Quickly, right? We had a lot, kind of even, but you can clearly see the 5 days of that, a lot of sellers happened because they have locked up profits when they went from $14.95 to $19, and some people have locked up their profits and stuff, which I don't blame them, right? I absolutely don't blame them, but it is what's showing right now in terms of Carnival. So it is a downtrend. This is nothing new, right? From year-to-date chart, it is an year-to-date chart, and it's going all the way right up here, right? So this is a downtrend coming right here. We need to see going and testing this channel again, but it is unfortunately a downtrend on year-to-date chart. Even I go back all the way to 6 months, you can see the drawing this I just did on the year-to-date confirms it as well. It's right up here. So what I'm gonna do, since we had tested twice over here to see if it's gonna trade in between this channel, and what are we looking at it moving forward, because right up here at $14.91, $14.91, I'm gonna have it kind of scale it right back here. So $14.91, we'll be seeing trading in between this channel and coming down, or we have reversal. Like I said, it is going in overbought territory where you're gonna see a push coming all the way to $16. But two other major resistance sitting right over there on each other is none other than 200 EMA and the 60-day EMA, which is unfortunately it is pushing the price down. But we understand that Carnival getting a lot of revenue, getting all these bookings. Why the stock price is not shifting, right? It's a shift of sector sometimes happens when usually a stock price is not coping with the growth of the company. So nevertheless, you buy the dip, right? You always buy the dip and you sell at the highest point. So my entry point that I am looking at is it's around $14.91 to see if it drops over there, and then I'm gonna start slowly loading my shares. Nothing go crazy, but I wanna have a plan up to that. So the two key resistance level, I'm gonna draw it right here. For you guys, if you guys are looking to add load more shares, also not a final advisor, just doing all my technical analysis, and it is $14.16 are the another one that is gonna be a resistance level right over here and right over here. These are the two resistance level that a support level right here and another support level over here. So $13.46 is another one, and then goes all the way back down to around $12.04. So hope to know, I'm sure you guys must be wondering, man, I really don't want the stock price to go that low, but you always want to have a plan when you enter it, and also want to have a plan when it doesn't work out. What's the average point, right? To average the stock down, right? I have experienced it time and time. I have learned my lesson on that. Still learning on it. So that's why I'm not going too heavy on that. Where I'm going to restart my portfolio back again on Carnivals. But I am looking around at $14.91. Then all the way to $13.46 before the earnings. And then we'll see the movement coming up. But it is a downtrend right here. Where you can clearly see that it is getting rejected, and the moving average has a big split coming up right now. When it does that, you can clearly see that there is a concern moving forward, right? But I don't want to lose you. I don't want to be a party pooper and tell you guys on that. But it is, unfortunately, it is, because every time you've seen that the pink line, which is my 200-day EMA sitting right here, it is a massive downtrend. Came all the way up high of $17 to $10 before we had the turnover. Do we see it coming to $10 and retested it? Anything is possible. But when I see these two gap of moving average has separating each other on a confirmation of a downtrend pattern, unfortunately, right? But it is showing, right, like I said, it is showing a downtrend pattern. But the year to date, as I mentioned, it is holding on the thin line where you can see it bounce back over here, which is sitting at $14.07 on a year to date. So some other key entry point to average down, because they have time and time, it was acted as a massive support level. And folks, as you see that I am going on the vacation and using my new gadgets on that. Clearly see that. And this is something I'm trying out because I'm going to be doing my videos from there and sharing you my technical analysis on that. But overall, nothing that promising that says that it is a uptrend, right? Even all this moving average you see on my screen must be wondering what is all about. This is a double moving average crossover, means there's also a more pullback coming up. So don't be upset, don't worry about it. Have a plan when you want to add those shares for carnivals, because I am starting my reset of my portfolio, because it is coming at a discounted price and I definitely don't want to miss it. Like I said, I'm starting a small position where I'm going to be keep loading shares at a certain point, and those are the 2 points that I will be loading it from my $14.91, $13.46, and the so forth all the way to the $11 if it drops on that, which anything is possible before the earnings, where you can see a quick a quick change all the way up high. Because this stock, we're going to go back to 5-year, folks, and I want to show you quickly what this was for stock 5 years ago. You see all this resistance right here? I've been trading this stock for so long, and it's still over here where this stock is a $51 stock. And I remember the time when we had this crossover right over here, the pink line. You know, was the confirmation it is coming down, and it got rejected right over here, and we had a massive fall. But that was the pandemic, right? We understand that, where the cruise line, everything got stopped, right? And then we are try to make recovery on from the pandemic all the way high of 26, but now we are kind of testing other. But you can clearly see that the pink line on the 5-year, it is a massive resistance. So where it can run up to is $20, right? $20.08. You can see right here, it is where they can run all the way up high, right? Where it's something then getting rejected again. But we need to make some momentum for an uptrend on the right now. So overall, folks, not a good news if you're a bull and holding this stock, but have a plan. If you can average it down, there's something that helps also too, right? This is my recommendation, not a final advisor, just is my thought on that. But I expect it to be pulling a little bit more in order to load more shares up. So overall, I like what I see with the stock and coming to a discounted price. Definitely don't want to miss it. Stay tuned for more videos coming up, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button, because without you I won't able to do this video and share my thought and knowledge. And let's see if it's really gonna pull all the way to $13 or not. Thanks, folks. Have a good day.